Hello, just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today, another lucky ducky is going to get a new look. So I have a few ideas up on the side and I'm thinking this is going to be My Little Ducky. So I'm going to give him a little revamp, repaint him yellow. So I want to keep him duck-like, and for the My Little Pony aspect, I'm going to root a mane in and a tail. First things first, nail varnish everywhere apart from where the tail's going to be and where the mane's going to be. So I don't want to chip the nail varnish. Now I've got some quick drying stuff, but so this is going to give it a good coat to hide this kick. And then I'll probably give it a little of this over the top because it's got a slight shimmer to it. So let's get varnishing. This might take a couple of layers to go over that red. Right, so I can't touch that anywhere else. I'm going to let that dry, do another coat, and then we'll come back. Okay, our duck is looking super shiny. My Little Ducky, apart from the strip here and the dot there. I've had a thought. I was going to root it and poke it in, but I think what's going to work better if I cut the strips into two, well, I've cut some strips and then cut them into two, is to keep it like that. Cut a groove in and poke it all through in a oneer. Glue it. Now, because you're going to see a bit, I think I'm going to add a little hair accessory. So hopefully, if done right, that'll go in there. So I think what I'll do is I'll sew these together and then style them. How I'm going to style that is with, it'll be off camera because I'll need to do it over the sink. I will use a paintbrush, wind it round. We'll do it in a hole for now. Round and round and round. And pour boiling water over it. That's going to help style it a little bit. And as for the tail, I'll do the same with this, but I'm going to sew it so it's like rolled round and around and round and round. So we end up with a bit of a ponytail. And I also had a thought. Now, courtesy of a person I used to work with, I know these little marks that My Little Ponies have on their rear end here is called a cutie mark. And it's to represent their, I don't know, like skill, unique trait. So I thought, well, a feather, water droplets, because its unique trait is it's waterborne, feathery, or quite simply a little smiley face. But we'll decide on that once we've manhandled it a lot, because I'm going to put that on with my Unipin fine line, water and fade proof. Now I did a little nail varnish test and see if this would draw on it, and it does. So we'll also add some simple eyelashes. That being said, needle and thread, so I can sew these together. Pop that up there. Like this. So that can go in there. And the tail, this one's going to be a little trickier. And one ponytail. Well, here is the mane drying. So we have some nice curl going on there. I've just got to let that dry, and then I can run my fingers through it and loosen it up again. Okay, let's try and get My Little Ducky finished. I have hair. I have accessories for hair. I have a little ribbon because I thought that would be a nice way to finish the tail since it's a bit of a ponytail. Let's try and do this. And I have glue. Yoo-hoo glue. So I'm thinking we'll do the mane first because that's going to be the hardest bit to get in there. Now, will we be lucky enough? We might be lucky enough to just put glue in there. Mind you, if I'm gluing gems, I reckon we might be alright. Let's just try. Feed it all in there. Oh, okay. We have fed it all in there. This is good. Our duck has hair. She has luxurious hair. That's really cool. Right, let's try and get the tail in. We might not need to glue that either. If I can cut the hole just right to wedge that in so it can pinch around. This one's going to be the trickier bit. Let's very, very carefully. We want it right in the top here. Okay, we're in. We have hair everywhere, but we are in. And we didn't need the glue because that's not coming out of there. Right, I think ribbon first. Let's just clip hair all together. I reckon we need the tiniest bit and a bit of glue. Just put that on there. This isn't going to be easy to do, but we can do it. We have to trust ourselves. Right, we're going in. Right, I'm going to go get glue off my hands because that's going to cause trouble. See, I got this, but I think this is going to be maybe too big to go on there. Maybe something a bit smaller. Let's look at trying to put a row of gems across here. Okay, I'm going to let that dry before I manhandle her anymore. But we are coming together. We have hair in, we have gems on. I also found this little one. Now, I was thinking about drawing the little cutie mark on, but I thought this would be perfect. Be on the rear end here somewhere. We'll have a look at that in a second. I'm going to let that dry and see if I can find something smaller than that to go around the tail area. And a couple of these are going to go just in the hair. Okay, My Little Ducky is coming together. I found some more bits. I think what I'm going to do now, though, is just give her just a slight haircut. We're going to keep quite a bit of length, but I'm just going to take a little bit off the end of the ponytail. Say to about there. Hair-wise, we're just going to take perhaps to about there. Now I'm hoping adding some gems are going to help weigh this down a little bit. If not, I'll have to be very strategic with some hot water and get that to come down a bit, because it just wants to fly away. Let's look at adding a few more bits. Now I have got a little blue flower and a little yellow gem, and I'm going to add that to the ponytail band. And to help myself, I've got some tweezers. Oh, not do that. This was meant to help me. That's Yoo-hoo glue for you. You can be your best friend and your worst enemy at the same time. Right, I'm going to stick that on there. That I can do with my hands because it's big enough. If I'm going to try and bring this hair down, well, I think I'm just going to have to roll with it. Because I think if I try and do anything to it, I'm going to risk taking the nail varnish off the duck and the gems also off the duck. So I think I'm going to use my clip to hold the hair together for a second so I can start putting some gems in it. I don't think we'll put any in the tail, but I do want to add this one just to the front here because I think it's just missing a little finishing touch right there. Right in the middle though, don't move away. Well, I was going to have it over that side, but since the hairs all go in that side, we may as well have this and pick it up on here. I'm going to put the gems away. I'm going to get rid of the glue because we are done with that and it is creating a sticky hazard. Let this next stage dry and we'll see what we can do about that hair. Okay, well, I think this is the best we're going to get with the hair, but for future reference I'll have to make it really tight up here. Now for the finishing touches. I've got to try and do the same on the other side. Now, I'm not a makeup person, so this is going to be a miracle. Okay, we're not perfect with the lashes. In fact, we look like we've got mascara on one side. My right-handed side looks really good. My left-handed side looks a little like it could be better. My little ducky. What do we think? Could that pass off as a My Little Ducky? It's interesting. I think we can do with a bit of refining with the hair and working out, you know, I mean, heating it and curling it. We've got some lovely curl going on with the ponytail, but it's all, everything's wanting to go over that side. So we can go with it's a windswept, the windswept look. And definitely getting it tighter. That would make for a better look if I could get it to be much further down. Either that or stick a row of gems on the underside as well. So it looks like it's like a beret sort of clip. But it's not too bad. I like it. It's definitely My Little Pony-esque. Oh yes, and here's the eyes, right? Look at that side. That is a professional bit of eyelash work. That side, the mascara clumped. It's not too bad. We'll just have to, like, you know, photo it from this side. But yeah, I think as well, this would be better if that was drawn on. But apart from that, there's My Little Ducky. So another little duck. Let's prop them up if we can. We'll take it from the side. Let me know what you think. Is that a success? My Little Ducky can meet Ultimate Feather Ducky. And we're starting to get a family. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's giving you some ideas. We can look forward to a lot more duck-related content. Because I have got altogether around about 150 ducks solely to play with. If you have any ideas, do pop them in the comments. And if I can, I will try them. Like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. Thank you all again so much. Take care and see you in the next one.